Hi. So my name is Yogita, and we are starting here for the second week, and uh, we are discussing about the assignments and what are the objectives of this class and for your second week. And I know that you guys have lots of queries, and you always ask that, ma'am, what we should do and what would be the assignment. And I have submitted my assignment, but there is nothing is showing, and assignment is not clear for you. So I'm going to explain you everything in this PPT, and I've also prepared a PPT and I've set it all, but I'm trying to figure it out. Where is my PPT here? So yeah, so here I can share the PPT with you. Give me a second, please. Uh, okay, so I'll share with you. Uh, can you all tell me, is it visible or not? Just show me thumbs up so I can start with it. So I would like to welcome you all in the first ever session of the UOP, and you all are familiar with me, and but never face to face. But you can see here I'm starting this initiative because I want you to all learn about this in a deeper level, so we can have this deeper knowledge and we can start this together. You can share with your friends, you can share with your family. It's totally free, and I'm going to update this PPT online on YouTube, so you can always watch. And also one thing, if you have any queries related to this unit 2, we will discuss it thoroughly, and we will discuss it like I'm going to answer your each and every question related to unit 2. So uh, this week's journey, master the foundation element of effective academic and professional writing. Whether you are crafting research paper, persuasive proposals, or creative presentations, these skills are essential for your success. Obviously, you must have all read about the learning guides, and you are all are familiar with this. So what's the motive of this live session? And let me tell you one thing, that I'm starting it for the first time. So if you see any problem, and if you think that there should be more improvement, you want more about this, and you will have like for all your 6 7 sessions, and till 8 weeks. So you can always give me your feedback in the comment section, and I'm going to give you all the answers. So we'll start with the topic, unit 2 topics. First is literature reviews, where we will find where we will find credible sources, rhetorical modes, argumentative, persuasive, expository, narrative, and descriptive. Next is paragraph structure, and last is research hypothesis. So you all are familiar with all these topics, and we'll discuss it thoroughly. So here you can see, we'll start with the learning objective. Will By the end of this unit, you will be able to understand about all the research hypotheses, credible sources, paragraph structure, and key success factors. So you just stay here with me and just share with your friends and share with your family. Those who have any doubts about it, just share with everyone. Okay. There's no problem. I'm gonna answer each and every question here. And also, uh, we are starting here, but you can all prepare uh, pre questions for me, so you can just ask in the comment section and I'll give you answers. And you can also ask me on the UOP portal. It's not a problem. And please share with your friends also, so they can have more benefits. So what are the key success factor of this unit? Apply rhetorical mode in real world context, communicate ideas with precision and clarity, use advanced writing strategies confidently. So next is, what is a research hypothesis? So here you can see research hypothesis is the clear definition I've mentioned here. A research hypothesis is a clear, testable prediction about the relationship between variable in your study. It guides your research direction and methodology. So, before starting anything, you should know what is your research hypothesis. Okay, so we'll start this in you can see there we'll use SMART goal framework. You must have heard, if you're working on your research, so you must have heard about this SMART uh, SMART word in your lives, that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. Your research hypothesis should be specific, measurable, or it should be realistic and attainable, relevant, and timely. It should have the time deadline. Next is you can see here finding and evaluating credible sources. So if you're starting something to write, let's suppose it's not only for the research. If you're writing an essay, if you're writing a paragraph, if you're writing a chapter, if you're writing a book, so it could be anything. So a credible source is free from bias and back up with evidence. It is written by a trustworthy authors or organization. It is trustworthy. That's how it will be successful. So what is CRAP test? CRAP is currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose. So it should have when we start our writing, we always check our credible sources. Is the source up to date? Is the source relevant to your research? Who is the author? Are they trustworthy? Is the source supported by evidence? What are the motive behind publishing these sources? You always ask these questions to yourself and try to find out the answers of all these questions. And what are the type of sources? So there are always three types of sources if you're working on anything. So whether it will be primary, secondary, or tertiary. Primary would be like you're taking direct interviews, you're collecting data like statistics and original research. And secondary, you're analyzing primary resources from journal, from articles, from books, and finding their sources, finding their links. And then is tertiary, uh, consolidation of sources like encyclopedia and dictionaries. Next is where to find. Okay, now we have already discussed about we have to find credible sources. So where to find these credible sources? So we have these where you can find academic database. Your credible sources is JSTOR. These are for academic journals and books. I'll just mark it down for your convenience. So this is JSTOR, Google Research, PubMed, and Project Muse. So it is for different, like JSTOR for academic journals and books, Google Research for academic search and engine, PubMed for medical and writing sciences, Project Muse is humanities and social sciences. If you want to take notes, if you want to take screenshot, if you want to download this PPT, you will have all these sources and you can always check it through that what are the sources for the academic database, what are the credible sources for your writing. And let me just, these are the evaluating web sources. These are the trusted domain extensions like .edu, educational institutions. You all are familiar with these things, but I'm telling you all these things to make your work like more easy. If you want to write, like I know that you all are like having sources and different sources, you must have lack of sources, but you can always reach out for the help. I'm here for for this help. You can always look on the Google. You all are familiar with the AI, you know uh, websites. So these websites you can see that I have mentioned here. So you can always check these extensions. These are the trusted domain extensions for your research writing. Okay, so next is what are the red flags to avoid when you're writing? Vague term and buzzwords, emotional or subjective language, no author or publication dates, claims without evidence. So you should avoid, if there is no evidence, there is no data, there's just randomly someone have posted online, and you're just you think that it is credible source. No, it is not. It will not be considerable if you'll not check the right sources. Okay. So next mode is, we have discussed research hypothesis in last uh, 6 slides. Now we will discuss what are the rhetorical modes in writing. These are the essential tools to structure and convey ideas effectively for specific purpose and audiences. So uh, it's like 5 types of rhetorical modes in writing. First is argumentative, second is persuasive, third is expository, fourth is narrative, and fifth is descriptive. So research writing often combines multiple rhetorical modes to achieve clarity, persuasion, and engagement. We will also discuss these 5 points thoroughly in coming slides. You will see that how these points help you in writing, like how you can use argumentative evidence and logics, and how you can use emotions and beliefs, and how you can explain, inform, objectively tell stories and present events, and create vivid images with details. So we are going to cover in coming slides. So we'll start with argumentative modes. What are the purpose of argumentative? Like it's like word itself says so, argumentative. Present a well-reasoned case supported by evidence to convince readers through logical reading. Reading. So here you can see that I've mentioned. Sorry, uh, I've mentioned is present a well-reasoned case supported by evidence to convince readers through logical reasoning. So uh, always claim support by logic, evidence, and analysis. Use of credible sources to strengthen arguments, and also counter arguments addressed to reinforce stance, and clear thesis statements. So, what are the applications? Uh, in application in research, position papers, and critical analysis, research based arguments in essays and articles. I'll give you example. Like topic is renewable energy policies are essential for mitigating climate changes. So here we're going to, like, if you're using argumentative mode, so we will use this approach, like we will use present thesis, support with emission reduction data, address economic concerns. This is only one example. You can choose any topic and use this argumentative mode. Okay. Next is persuasive mode. Persuasive mode is, what is the purpose of this persuasive mode? Purpose is convince readers to adopt a particular viewpoints by appealing to emotions, values, and ethical considerations alongside logical reasoning. So, if we are writing and adopting this persuasive mode, we will consider all the emotions, all the values, and we will also consider ethical things. So, what are the key feature of this persuasive mode that you have to keep in your mind while you are writing and you're using persuasive mode? So, first is emotions and ethical appeals, pathos and ethos, strong and convincing language. I'm going to explain it to you later in this slide. What are these pathos and ethos? I'll give you clear overview about this. Don't worry. So, strong and convincing language, attention to audience belief and values, combination of logic and emotions. So, these are the key feature you have to keep in your mind if you are using persuasive mode. And next is application in research, persuasive essays and advocacy papers, grant applications and proposals, and opinion pieces. Example, like mandatory vaccination in schools. So it is a like this is a persuasive statement that it should be done in school, mandatory vaccination in schools. So, what should be the approach? Combine emotion appeals, family stories with factual evidence and ethical argument about protecting vulnerable populations. So, you should take, I mean, choose your topic according to the mode you are going to select in your writing, right? So, next is expository, narrative, and descriptive mode. Because we have to cover lots of things in this session, so we are trying to cover everything that what we can done and what we cannot. So I'm going to take all your questions while doing this. So expository mode is explain or inform without personal opinion. Expository means clear, objective presentation, logical organization with headings, examples, definitions, and data. So this mode is, more like practical mode. Like you're using your logical thinking, and you're using like collective data, and you're using lots of definitions already given by trustworthy people, trustworthy sources. So where you can apply this expository mode. So this expository mode you can use in literature reviews, research reports, and instruction manuals. So it's like you always have to carefully use this, and it's not necessary that you can only choose one mode in your research hypothesis or in your writing or in your assignments. You can always choose like all the modes in your writing, but if you are writing, if you have picked one mode, like if you have choose rhetorical, if you have choose expository, narrative, and descriptive, you have to stick for for a certain period. Like if you have started a paragraph with an expository mode, then you have to stick for this paragraph. Then you can easily change it in a descriptive mode, in a narrative mode. But this will also give the clarity to your writing. Like it would be more understandable, and it will give you the that understanding what you're writing and what you have collected in your writing. So just try to follow these things. Next is narrative mode. So tell stories or present event chronologically. So like narrative is, if we are setting a narrative, like we are telling a story about something, so it is narrative means that we are setting some kind of you know uh, scenario and giving the narrative to our audience, to our readers. So this is more like in a storytelling structure, anecdotes and case studies and vivid description. Storytelling method is always used if you are using like in a past situations, and that incident is always happened, and you have this like if you have to do any case study for a children, for the children in your area, so you will use this narrative mode for to prepare anecdotes, to prepare data about their life. What was their life, what was their past experiences, how was their upbringing, where they went to school, and what is they have started their schooling, and what they started their college. So in this scenario you can easily, because in like I've studied, I have mostly work on this work on anecdotes, case studies, storytellings, and vivid descriptions. Because when I started my teaching in like back 10 years, so I used to work on my students, I used to prepare their anecdotes and case studies. It really helped me that if you want to know in detail about the anecdotes and case studies, if you are pursuing teaching steam for yourself, if you're seeing yourself a teacher, you should know how to create a story, you should know how to prepare a document for a student. Because in our school it was a system that as a class teacher you have to prepare each and everyone's students anecdotes and case studies and their vivid descriptions. So it really helpful when you start writing from the, from a very lower level, and then you will increase and interacting with the university students. So if there's so many things you can start, you can just tell me and leave your comment in the comment box, and I will tell you in detail about the anecdotes and case studies. And let me tell you, students, that if you are pursuing teaching, especially teaching career, that I've been teaching since like 10 to 12 years, and I've got this experience. I used to teach primary students, and then middle school, then secondary. I'm now I'm studying, like I'm teaching in college. So I've got this experience with the students in a very, you know, from very long period of time. So if you want any training, anything related to teaching, I can really help you. You can just text me on UOP portal here, and you can, if you know anyone around you, like in your relatives, with your in your friend circle, you can share the link of this channel and you just subscribe it, and you can share the link of this channel and enjoy learning, like it's free of cost. So it's like it would be really encouraging for me, because I've been teaching online for since so long, but this is my first ever class on YouTube, that I'm interacting with students on via YouTube and taking online class. And trust me, it's really overwhelming for me. And I I know you all through UOP portal, but I've never met you. I never I know your stories. I read all of your stories. I read all of your struggles, but I have never met you. So it's the thing that we can interact here, we can meet here. You can tell me about yourself, what should be the real teaching methods that you gonna need. So it's for everyone, it's not for you, that you guys have enrolled with UOP, and you, I know you all must have paying to UOP like something, but it is free of cost. You just need, data in your mobile phone. It's that easy. So, and here we are discussing about the UOP, but it is not only related to UOP. You can always give me one topic that you all collectively decide, and I can only always address this topic, and I can always help you to get through this topic. Understood? So okay, if you like this, give me thumbs up, and we can just go forward. Okay, next is next we have just uh, discuss narrative mode, and then next we are going to discuss descriptive mode. So what is the purpose of descriptive mode? Create vivid imaginary using sensory details. Sensory details like sight, sound, touch, taste, smell, and figurative language and imaginary, and precise description. Actually, this descriptive mode is, I would say, it's very personal mode. You can use, you can bring the touch, you can bring this personal touch in your writing, that what you have what you saw, what you're seeing around you, what you have heard, what was the basically it's related to your sensory. These are the five sensory, you all must have familiar with this, but I'm telling you, this is more like personal thing. If you're writing your personal experience about uh, for example, when you write in the discussion forum about your about when you tell about yourself, what you're doing, what is your condition of your country, of your region, what is the uh, education system here, and how you are uh, fighting all the obstacles, and you are learning all these things. Okay, so also you can use imaginary world, what kind of world you can create for yourself, what kind of world you can see in a different scenario. It's not for yourself only, what kind of it's up to you. It's up to you how beautiful you can create your world, your writing world. So if you are uh, if you have, that great power of imagination, you can easily write about anything. And trust me, people, if I'm saying that writing is core gift, if someone can write their personal emotions, and they can bring personal emotions and personal sound, sight and taste and smell in the writing, trust me, it will give you great sense of satisfaction. Okay, you're, because you're throwing your feelings like on out, like for the world, for outside the world. You can easily like share your thinking, what you think, and it doesn't matter if someone is approving or not. It totally doesn't matter, but it does matter what you're writing, what is the intention. And I've seen, I'll be honest with you, I've seen all your comments, all your peer uh, response with each other. I've seen you are using chat gpt and all the cloud and everything, and I'm familiar with all these things. But let me give you one task for today, and I will grade you on the basis of that. If you are writing on your own, whether it is like broken sentences, if you're not completing your sentences, but it should be real and authentic, written by you only. It should not be like taken from chat gpt or taken from any ai platform. Because here what I'm trying to do is, if you are pushing yourself to write something good, write something what the topic that has been assigned for you, just ask yourself, what I know about it, what what would be my thoughts if I'll start writing. Okay, so first rule of the learning is that you have to be true to yourself. You are not learning for your parents, not the society, not for your teacher. You are learning for yourself. You are upgrading your learning, not others, right? You are upgrading your knowledge. Just ask yourself, what I've learned from this lesson, what what was the outcome of this lesson. It is only the degree that I've got it, or it is anything beneficial that I can also upgrade my knowledge, upgrade my skills, upgrade my you know um, seeing things. Because it is very important. If I'm giving you a topic like what's the today's temperature, what's the today's environment, what is today's like, so you all can just write on any ai platform and you'll get the answer easily, I know. But ask yourself, what is it that you are thinking about today? what what you're feeling like, what should I write about today that you're liking so much or you're disliking so much, your uncomfortable things, your connections with your family, your babies, your spouse, your society. So it is writing when you are putting out, putting yourself out. Like, I'm the teacher. I can say that I'm your teacher. So I don't judge. If you're not trying to write your own, I will teach you how you can write on your own. You're not taking any help from AI, or you're not. It doesn't. It doesn't really matter if you're taking any help. It's as long as you're learning. If you think that you can learn in that way, you're more than welcome. It is saving your time. I understand you're working, you're taking care of your family, and still you're writing it. I can take. I totally understand these things. But what if I'm telling you that if you will start writing from yourself, completing the assignments in your language, it should not be. It doesn't matter. It is not well formatted. It doesn't matter if it is not well sentence structured, and the syntax and the semantics is not really great. It doesn't really matter as long as you're learning. I would know anyways if you're taking help from outside source or you're writing your own. So if you have any benefit from this class, you can tell me, or and you can easily tell me that it is helping you. So if you are having like you can share it with this video to your friends. And next we will start. Okay, 1 second please, I'm trying to look all your comments here. So I can see you all have joined here, and I'm trying to answer everyone who's trying to interact. Okay, so next is, okay, I'll give you answer each and every one of you. So next is effective paragraph structure. So essential, what are the essential components to what are the essential components for effective paragraph structure? First is thesis statement, topic sentence, supporting statements, and conclusion. When you're writing a paragraph, it has that format you need to follow. It would be really great for your paragraph if you would follow that thesis statement, topic sentence, and supporting statement and the conclusion. It would have clear, arguable claim that guides your entire essay. First sentence of each paragraph that introduce the main idea, the evidence, examples, and analysis that support your topic sentence, and summarize main topics and reinforce thesis without repetition. So here you can see, yeah, these are the essential components you need to follow in your paragraph. And the paragraph flow would be like all sentence related to one main idea. What you're writing, that it is the main and real goal. If you're writing a paragraph, it is like if you're writing one sentence, then it should be related to the main idea, and the next sentence also should be the related to the next idea. Next is coherence. Ideas flow logically with transactions. Next is educate, support, and explanation. So this is the best way to develop your paragraph structure. Next is discussion forum assignment. So I've seen you all like discussing discussion with each other and discussing all the assignments in the comment. I always check your UOP comments and I always reply. You all know that. So if you are using that, first part is rhetorical mode overview. Select one rhetorical mode that we have already discussed here, that you can always, these are the modes. You can select one rhetorical mode for your discussion assignment and write a brief overview explaining its characteristics and purpose. So you choose yourself what you are comfortable with, what type of mode you can easily write. And second part is 5 paragraph essay. So write a 5 paragraph essay using your selected rhetorical mode. Like these are the rhetorical mode we already have discussed, like argumentative, persuasive, expository, narrative, and descriptive. So argumentative is remote work enhance productivity, argue for and against. So these are the topics that you can choose and write 5 paragraph essay. And advocating for small business to adopt digital marketing. Key steps in starting an e-commerce business. Story of launching your first business, real or imagined. So this is I love like narrative personally. You can go for your comfort, your niche, what you're good at. And next is descriptive. Energy and atmosphere of a high energy startup office. So you need, what are your requirement for this, like discussion forum assignments. You it should be like 500 to 750 words excluding references, and due initial post when you can submit is like initial post by Sundays, and you'll get the replies by Wednesdays. And citations, use APA format for all sources. I know that you all are familiar with all these, but I'm explaining you because I always get, lots of questions related to this, like what would be the discussion forum. I've seen that people are not replying to each other, so I would encourage you to, give answers, give replies to each other to enhance your performance in discussion forum. Okay, like if someone try to reply like 2 to 4 for your classmates, it would really enhance your performance. It will really make you think about the things that you are learning with the UOP. So next is assignment activity. So for this second unit second, and this week assignment activity is research hypothesis and credible sources. First is part one is research hypothesis. Choose a research topic related to business and your field of interest that I've been telling you again and again. Develop a clear and testable hypothesis based on your topic. It should be clear and testable. You should have, you know, um, trustworthy references, trustworthy data with you if you're using this. And it should have credible sources. Identify and describe 5 credible online sources for literature review. So it should have like I always check, and I'm I always lenient with you. Like if you are not mentioning your credible sources, and if you are using you're copying your content from something, I can always check if it is a copy content or if it is uh, plagiarism flag free or not. I can easily check, and I can easily like give you 0 and give you 1, but I always give you benefit of doubt. You can always improve your writing. Okay, so I need you to all mention 5 credible online sources for literature review and explain why each source is credible, peer reviewed, reputable authors, and data reliability. I will always check. So keep these things in your mind, take screenshot, and you can always rewatch it. So I'll share the link again with the group of your class, and they can always watch and take benefit from this live session. It would be really good if you can tell your friends and family about this class. I will always take it on. I'm starting from today, and I'm going to continue these classes every Saturday for uh, until you will finish this course. So I'm going to take these classes. You can always put your questions here. We can, discuss in comment section, and you will have more benefit from this class. So if you are still not able to understand what is your assignment, what is your you know uh, assignment activity for that particular week, or you can ask for coming week or the last past week that you have already done, and somehow you missed the class, and somehow you could not submit your assignments, you always reach out to me. You can always message me, and I will reply these messages. I will solve your problem. And what are the submission requirements? Length should be 500 to 750 words, excluded references and titles. Format would be like double spaced. It is all clear mention in your learning guide. I know that you've got all the information, but again and again I'm telling you the objective of this class, that why we are discussing here, because you all can really feel comfortable what you're learning. I can push you with your natural skills, natural creativity. And if you're not able to join classes, then tell me, because I can always help you with that too. Because you have to reach out to me so I can make it happen for you. Next is complete week 2. We will, go through the objective, and these are the checklist. Complete these tasks, read through the learning guide and reading assignments. So I'll tell you what would be the checklist is: read through the learning guide and reading assignments, complete the discussion and assignment, rhetorical mode essay. Please go through the rhetorical mode again and again. What are the five modes of the rhetorical and what can you can pursue? Respond to two classmates post in discussion forum, complete and submit the assignments, take and submit the self quiz. These are the 5 points that is really important to complete the task of the week 2. Okay, I hope you all are clear with that, and if not, then you can tell me if it is not clear. So next is reading assignments. Hall and Wallace, these are the sources that I have mentioned here, that chapter 3 and 4, paragraphs and essay, Weaver et al., chapter E 3 and 4, rhetorical mode and researches, and Cedricoff, chapter 3, scientific process and hypothesis, additional articles. You can, I've mentioned these also, that what are the additional articles, smart goals, credible sources, and source finding. This, these things, additional articles will help you to complete your assignments. Okay, so here, and the success tip is: start early and manage your time effectively. Use the UO people APA tutorials for proper citations. Contact the librarian if you need help. Engage meaningfully with classmates in discussion. I'm telling you again and again and again, like because I've seen people that they always text me when the week ends, and they always text me that why you gave me zero, and why you did not give me like accordingly. But people, if I'm telling you that you always reach out to the UOP if you have any problem, if you have any problem to reach out to me personally, you can go to the UOP people APA tutorials, and for the proper citations, I can also help you with the citations, and you can contact your librarians if you need help. And also, it is important, last point is really important, first and last point, that if you start early and manage your time effectively, it will give you great, if it will give you great grades. I'll mark you accordingly. And last one is engage meaningfully with classmates in discussions. You have to engage with your classmates with in the discussions, like again and again. It's not like you have posted your essay and your discussion matter and just leave the class. No, you don't have to. You just, for participation sake and you're writing there. No, you'll have to engage, and it should be meaningful. Okay, so we have our last slide coming up, and which is question and answers. So write down, those who are here with me, these are the questions that you need to complete, and I'm going to check it personally, and you can share it with your people, like your uh, classmates also. What are smart goal and how do they apply to research? You can answer me in the comment section. I'll just check it. If you are able to, just take the screenshot and just take it if you want to. But I'm going to need the answers of these questions. What are the smart goal and how do they apply to research? What are the key features of the strong hypothesis? What, why is it essential to use credible sources? How do different rhetorical modes serve different purpose? So, if I'm asking you these questions, you all are know about that. I have worked on it like thoroughly, that I want you to all understand the meaning of this class of this week, that you should all know about what are the smart goals and how do they apply to research. What are the key factors of a strong hypothesis, and why is it essential to your credible sources? And it is not like if you all are not present here, and if you have, like, I can see here if how many of you are watching. So uh, let me just check. Okay, so you are here. Okay, I can see your questions here. Um, okay, so Hamse Abdinur, hi, thank you for joining here. And Small Biz Data Coach, hello, how are you? How are you finding today? And Hidyatullah, hi, how are you? I always check your essays and your interaction with your classmates. And Nomadic Lanes, hello. Dumisani, hello, how are you? And Vishal, hi. So I've got a question here, Edger. I think using AI could be very beneficial for learning as long as we use it as a supportive tool. If we just go ahead and copy and paste everything, then I don't think we will learn anything. Actually, you're saying right, Edger, because I'm not saying that you should not take help from AI, but it should be your normal, it should be your idea, it should be your original prompt thought. What you're thinking, it should be original. I'm not saying you cannot take help from AI. I'm just saying that just try yourself first. It would be, I mean, hello, small biz. Hello, how are you? And Isbin also, hello everyone. It's really great to talk to you here, and I'm I'm really happy to talk to you. And I'm saying, so I was saying, Ajay, that I'm not saying that you cannot take help of AI. I really appreciate your thinking that you're saying that it will make your work easy, and you can use it as a supportive tool. Definitely, you can use it for supportive tool. This is how it. That's why it is here for, like, everyone. It is for your support. You use this word like it is for your support, not for your complete the task, not to like uh, zinc your mind. You need to, I'm just saying that you should start writing yourself. You can take help to AI, and it would be really happy for me if you will write your own, and then you can ask AI if it is, if you have written right, wrong or not. Because if you're not believing me to you know com- enhancing your skills, you can trust AI always. So I'm just trying to encouraging you that you can always push yourself, just try harder. Like if you are putting your question on online or online, or you are asking your question to AI, always ask yourself first that if I'm capable to do it, if I am the one who can answer it easily. That's all I'm saying. Just push yourself. Okay, so Azure gave me answer. So smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, timely. Oh, that's really very good, Azure. It's really good that you are paying attention in the class. I'm feeling so happy. If any one of you are, any one of you is giving yourself and listening what I'm saying, it's really, I'm really happy. So next question is, and where do you apply Azure? Okay, so we apply SMART goals to research at at the very beginning when deciding our research topic and how to approach it. Yeah, I that's really good. You're really good, Ajay. I'm so proud of you. And Vishal is asking, ma'am, is Google Scholar is good platform to find credible source? Yes, it is a good platform. You can easily find the credible source on Google Scholar. There you will find like new people, and the all like experienced person are experienced people papers, and their theory there. You can easily, like, you can find trustworthy content there. You're welcome, Vishal. And next is Edger giving answers. I'm so proud of you, Edger. So you all can also try to give answers, like not Azure. Yeah. So strong hypothesis is testable, clear, concise, and specific. Thank you so much. You're paying attention. Next is credible sources is run the crap test, check currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, purpose. That's really good. I'm looking forward to see your writing, Azure. I'm looking forward to read your article, read your literature review, what kind of work you're going to submit. I'm so excited to read, and I will remember your name because it is important for me. If only one person is here and paying attention in my class. So you have answered mostly all the questions, all the 4 questions, I think. So next is you can use these additional source, UOP people, APA tutorials, learning resource centers, library support is this library at the rate UOP people, uopeople.edu. A learning resource center course is expert assistant. So remember, report any suspect plagiarism or violation of the academic code of conduct to your instructor immediately. So wh- I'm going to tell you honestly, when I'm checking your assignments, when I'm going through your content, I always know if it is plagiarism based or not, if you have copied from somewhere, and if you have used like copy paste it, not paraphrase it. I always know these things. So people, please try to write on your own. And if you're, even though if you're copying and if you're trying to understand from the AI and you're doing it, then please paraphrase is first, because I'm gonna ask you in next class what you have all learned. So I think if you have more questions, you can all ask, and I will answer each one of you. I will answer it thoroughly. If you have any question for me, I'm going to end this class soon. So if you want to say something, if you want like any different class next week, if you want uh, any topic to be discussed in next class, to be addressed in the next class, and anything you want to address in this class, anything you want as your teacher to address this point, and you need to understand, and you find difficulty in understanding, you find anything which you need to address, you can just write it down. And please, those who are here with me, like 10 people is with me, 10 people are with me, please try to share with your family, friends, so it can reach to the people, and also it will encourage me in I will bring you like more beneficial content. It will also encourage me to run this channel. So before you go all, please subscribe and also like and uh, comment. So, and also don't forget to share with your family, friends, your relatives, your whoever want to, who is interesting to in learning. So thank you so much. Thank you very much, everyone. Those who trust me and those who believe me here. So I want you to thank you from my heart, and I'll meet you next week. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later in the class. And please don't forget to interact with your interact with the classmates, and don't forget to submit your assignment. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.